The aim of this tutorial is to help you get started with Goat by guiding you through the platform, giving you a clear overview of its key features and functionalities. First, we'll take a look at the workspace interface. Second, we'll show you where to access the essential tools for working on your own analyses. If you want to go more in-depth, our other tutorials provide detailed instructions on how to use the tools, helping you to compute accurate analyses and create maps that perfectly match the needs of your project. Let's begin the tour. In order to use Goat, you need to have an account, which you can easily create on the login page by clicking on Create Account and following the simple steps. You'll automatically get 2 weeks of free trial. When the trial ends, contact Plan 4 Better to get a permanent account that fits your needs. After logging in, you'll arrive at the home page of the workspace, where you can see your recent projects, recent datasets, and an Explore section of Plan 4 Better's latest blog posts. In the header, you have easy access to the Goat documentation. Next to it, on the status bar, you can see a brief overview of the tasks, and by clicking on your profile picture, you can select to log out. At the left side menu, you'll see the projects, datasets, catalog, and the settings. You have the option to create projects or datasets not only in their own menu, but through the home section as well by clicking on the plus sign. You can access your projects and datasets in 2 different ways, either by clicking on them in the menu or through the highlighted home section by clicking on See All. With this, we arrived at the projects menu. On the left side, you will find an overview of all your folders, teams, and organizations. Here you can create new folders, rename or delete the existing ones. Above the section header, you can create a new project. You need to fill out its data and simply click on Create. Then you'll arrive at the map interface. We'll show you around in it after covering the workspace functionalities. In the project header, you can search for and sort them and change the view to grid or list. You can also edit, move, share, or delete the individual projects on this page. Now let's see the next menu. Moving on to the Datasets page, you'll see an overview of all the layers and files that have been created in a project or that you added to it. Here you can upload, manage, and share them individually. You'll find an overview on the left side menu, sorted by your folders, teams, and organizations. The folders have the very same managing options as through the projects. Above the header, by clicking on Add Dataset, you can either upload a file or add it through an external link. Learn more about this in our Adding a Layer video. In the header, besides searching, sorting, and changing the view, you can filter your datasets based on their type, feature, raster, or table. You can download and update your datasets in addition to editing their metadata, moving, sharing, or deleting them. Let's continue with the Catalog menu. In the catalog, you'll find the listing of geospatial datasets available for exploration and analyses, which is fully managed by Plan 4 Better. You can reach out to us if you're missing a dataset for your project. We're happy to help. The left side section is dedicated to filtering the datasets by type, category, data region, language, distributor, and by license. In the Datasets Quick Overview, you'll find this information. The search bar in the header helps you to quickly find the dataset. By clicking on the dataset, you'll find its more detailed properties, the attribute table, and the map itself. Bigger datasets can take longer to load in. Let's review the last menu of the workspace. In the Settings menu, you can modify your preferences and settings related to your account, like language and the theme color, manage your teams and organizations. If you're an owner of an organization, then you'll see the usage data and the billing information. With the Goat logo, you can always go back to the home page. This completes the overview of the workspace navigation. Now, let's move on to the map interface by creating a new project. Creating a new project or opening an existing one will bring you to the map interface, where you can create, organize, and style layers, visualize spatial data, and compute analyses. Let's see the available tools and functionalities. Let's explore the upper bar first. By clicking on the Goat logo, you can navigate back to the home page, edit your project's metadata, or delete the project. When locking the map extent here, you won't be able to move and zoom out from the current view. You can only zoom in and move within the previously locked range. Reporting an issue will guide you to send an email to Plan for Better, and in this menu, you can also access the privacy policy. Double-clicking on the project's title will enable you to edit its name. Going more to the right side, you can switch between the data and the builder mode. We're covering the builder mode in another tutorial. The Share button lets you manage the access to the projects, grant or revoke viewer or editor access to organizations and teams, or publish a public map by getting a shareable URL. Just like in the workspace, you also have quick access to the documentation, to the job status bar, and to logging out. We'll take a look at the left side panel next, where you will find the navigation bar. By default, the list of layers will appear, both the computed and added ones. At the very bottom, you can add layers in 4 different ways. We talk about this in detail in our Adding a Layer video. For this overview, we added 2 layers from the catalog and computed a catchment area. A green line on the side indicates the currently active layer. You can easily rearrange the layers by dragging them or hide them by clicking on the eye icon. When clicking on the 3 dots, a menu will open where you can see the actions you can take on the layer, but you can only download layers or datasets that are added or computed by you. Clicking on the lower icon will reveal the list of legends, where only the visible layers legends will appear. The right side panel is for the different spatial operations. You can find detailed tutorials for all the different menu points. The top 3 buttons are only available if there is an active layer because these are actions that are tied to a layer. You can always change the active layer within these menus as well. The Properties button shows the information and symbology about your selected layer. Then below you'll find the Filter tool. With this you can apply logical or spatial expressions. The third button is the Layer Design, where you can set the appearance of your layers. Below, the Toolbox button shows you all the different types of analyses you can compute in GOAT, whether it's for accessibility, data management, geoanalysis, or geoprocessing. The very bottom icon is the Scenario button, which allows you to easily create schemes and run analyses on them without altering your original datasets. Last but not least, let's explore the icons directly on the map, which help you to navigate. In the upper left corner, you'll find the search bar. Type in a location, and it'll automatically zoom in on it when selecting it from the opening menu. In the opposite upper corner, you'll find buttons to zoom in and out, but you can also just use the scroll on your mouse. The arrows below let you enter or exit the full screen mode. In the bottom right corner, you can change your base map by selecting the desired layer. On the opposite side, the scale bar updates to show the real-life distances at your current zoom. This ends our solid overview of the workspace and map interface. Dive into our other videos to begin your analyses and create powerful maps. Try GOAT today and visit our documentation for more information.